Hello everyone, my name is just Kiefer and I should be a competitor and commentator for this evening, morning, day or night. And also apparently, magical high school attendant. Today I would like to try a new format I have. It's called Lost in Steam. I have a very large Steam list and a lot of games just slip through the cracks, just disappear, never to be seen again, and I have no idea their origin. This is one such game. I wish I could understand where, why or how this existed, but apparently it's magical. Okay, let us go into this with a smile on our face and a skip in our heart. New game. Oh, and I'm a chick. I can do first name Mary Sue. Ha ha ha. No, I shall be. This is gonna take me a little while. I got it. Don't skip mode. What is Broly McMuffins? Perfect. Okay, Broly McMuffins, let us start our new day in this magical school of wherever we're going. Yeah! It all started about 3 years ago on my 13th birthday. Should I read this in a girl's voice? That doesn't sound like a very good idea. I was playing tag in the back garden with my friends when I tried to jump out of the way of the girl who was chasing me. I jumped so high that I flew all the way over the hedge. At first, I couldn't believe it was real. No one else could either. Within a few minutes, they had all convinced themselves that nothing unusual had happened. And then, the next day, a strange woman showed up at my doorstep to offer me a choice of my future. And now, here I am, 16, and on my way to Iris Academy, an actual school for magic. The school lies in a hidden valley in the Green Mountains about 150 miles from my home in New Hampshire. My parents drove me out here, but we already said our goodbyes. I asked them to drop me off at the outskirts of the school grounds so I could walk the rest of the way on my own. I knew Dad would cry and make a fuss over me before letting me go, but I didn't want my new classmates to see me for the first time looking like that. Actually, I'm surprised Dad agreed. He always been a little overprotective. Maybe finally recognizing I'm not a little kid anymore. Anyway, it means I have to carry my own suitcases, which contains all I have to my name over the next 9 months. Not many clothes, well, because we'll be wearing the school uniforms all the time, but I have some books, pictures of my friends and family, and decorations for my new room. Star transition! There it is, up ahead! The campus looks oh god, okay, no, straight face. The campus looks more like a very posh boarding school than a home for wizards and witches. Pretty building, lots of trees, and wide open space this summer. Summer is still lingering here, and the leaves haven't yet started to turn. I walk a little faster, feeling slightly too warm in this long robe and cape. Star transition! Flower beds and arches stretch around me. So many doors and windows, they all look the same. There are residential halls for girls and 3 boys. I've been accepted... No, 3 for boys. I've been accepted to the horse hole, which is for adventurous girls. Whatever that means. The other 2 girls' holes are for the butterflies, who are probably girly girls, and the snakes. I'm not sure who would want to be a snake, but I'd rather a horse. I can't take this seriously. It's impossible. I understand people that enjoy this. I'd rather be a horse than a snake. Okay, do over. I'm not sure who would want to be a snake. I'd much rather be a horse. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure what the horse hall is. I have a letter about a freshman's orientation, but where did I put it? I look down at my suitcase while I walk, trying to remember which pocket I stuck the letter into, when suddenly... Ah! I bumped into someone. Oops, sorry. He is an older man in the school robes with a hall symbol on them, which is probably a professor. This is not a good first impression. Sorry, sir. A new student, I see. What might your name be? He has a lovely voice, dark and rich, and a refined British accent. And he doesn't seem to be too angry with me. I relax a little. Broly McMuffin, sir. I just got here and I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be. My voice trails off as I notice he's no longer looking at me. Instead, he's paging to the large book he's carrying. Miss McMuffins, is it? Wild Seed. How unsurprising. Wild? More than likely, a complete waste of my time. You have no idea how much you have been given and how much you will throw it away. He scribbles something on the book and slams it shut. 10 Demetrius. Not a promising start. Pay more attention to your studies than what you do when you are walking Miss McMuffins, or you will find yourself expelled from the academy before the new year. With a snap of his wrist, his cape whirls around him and he stalks away. I haven't even started the school year yet and already one of my teachers hate me. Star transition! After a bit of looking around, I found the way to the girl dormitories in my hall. There are 9 doors in this hall and only one is labeled bathroom. If each bedroom has at least 2 girls in it, I hope that's a big bathroom. My own letter informed me that I have 2 roommates, but it didn't tell me their names or anything about them. I haven't seen anyone wearing a horse insignia. All I can do is find my room and wait for them to show up. Here is room 3. I open the door and pick up my suitcase. Walking inside, I find a very ordinary looking bedroom. No skulls or drippy candles, or a blacklight poster on the wall. No incense or crystals anywhere. Unless they just haven't had time to unpack. A girl that's been sitting on one of the beds stands up. Hello? You're a God, I can't. This is... No, come on, you've dedicated time to this. You've dedicated an entire hour. Put your act together, you stupid person. You're a horse? I didn't mean the way it sounded. Hi, I'm Broly. Are you my roommate? One of them? I'm Ellen, and that's Virginia's bed. But she went out to talk to somebody. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Virginia! The state, I mean. I'm not sure where Virginia, the girl, is from. I tilt my head. You don't have much of a southern accent. It's not that far south, and my family is not from there. What about you? New Hampshire, not too far from here. Are all these books yours? Yeah. There aren't many computers here, so I bought my old encyclopedias. And those textbooks of the classes I'd be taking this year, and at my other school if I hadn't left. You must be a really good student. Not really, I probably won't even open them. But I didn't know what I need. I didn't want to need something and not have it. These books are everything. I could find out about magic, the real kind. Now that I know what's real. Yeah, it's great. We're gonna be witches just like in the movies. I'm real glad I have my window open, without the curtains drawn. I look like a complete nut. Oh well, let's keep going. Oh good, you're Wild Seed too. What does Wild Seed mean? It means your parents went magic, so you're a flat. I can't do more than 1 or 2 girl voices. It means your parents were magic, so you're a wildflower. She holds her hand for me to shake. Me? My family's all magical, so I knew I'd be a witch. I'm Virginia. She has a pretty strong grip. Broly. Pleasure to meet ya. Is there a problem being wild? I met a professor and he was sort of rude about it. A professor? Shaggy hair bag? Big nose? Yeah, I sort of bumped into him. Oh no. Now you'll be on Grabby's backlist. The professors grab girls? No, that's his name, Professor Grabner. That's the worst joke I've heard so far. Okay, gotta keep going, keep going. He hates me. He hates everyone, so it doesn't make much difference. But don't worry about it. If nobody cares you're born or not, it's not no, it's not really. But everybody's scared of Grabby, he's a monster. William warned me about him too. Who's William? My big brother, bigger brother. He's a senior, Donald's a freshman like us. They're in the Wolf Hall. But enough about boys. What sport do you play? What do you like? I like softball, but I'm much better at volleyball. Good, strong arms. Me, I prefer soccer. What about you, Broly? Oh wait, I messed that voice up. Good strong arms? Me, I prefer soccer. What about you, Broly? Well, I guess I'm mostly best at track. I like to run. Your legs, your arms, your fighting spirits, we're the total package. Go, horses! Are there sports teams for witches here? Not exactly. There's Bounders, but that's not a real sport. Ow! I know what Bounders is, and you're a duty head for that. But there's a gym. We can start our own sports team if we have to, right, Broly? I guess? Sorry, I'm rolling your eyes, aren't I? Let me unpack. Come on, Ellen. We're introduced to my brothers. Okay. This is exhausting. Come on, I gotta keep going to the half-hour mark at least. And I've only been doing this for 11 minutes. Okay, for the sake of my voice, I've got to stop the voice acting. It's killing me. I'm not a professional voice actor and my throat's already starting to go, so I have to cut it off. I'm sorry, everyone. I'll stay here and unpack. Okay, see you later. Don't forget, Broly, orientation is tomorrow, and you get to see good old Grabby again. Great. I guess I start putting things away. Everything moves quickly here, and I don't intend to get left behind. Tomorrow I start learning magic. Star transition! At 9 AM on Monday morning, all the freshmen are gathered in the gymnasium wearing capes and robes, just like me, but they're not completely like me, for I have a dark secret. One boy has fairy eyes and a long, fluffy tail. One girl has glittering wings. And a girl that looks like a vampire. Is that what it means to be born witch, being something other than human? Virginia looks normal, but she could be hiding something under her robes. No, that's just silly. The muttering and shuffling of students drop off as someone steps up to the podium. Hello, my little flower buds. Welcome to Iris Academy. I start to applaud, but I freeze as I realize that no one else is. Then Virginia, beside me, picks up the clapping. Loudly, soon the whole room is cheering. The witch holds up her hands, and the room sails back into silence. My name is Professor Postman, and I'll be one of your instructors in the ways of magic. For you, this is the beginning of an adventure such as you had never imagined. For others, this is only the next step in a journey you have yet to be expecting all your lives. Excuse me. At Iris Academy, we teach spelling. Spelling? Oh, that's the magical kind of spelling, otherwise I'm going to turn this off. Using the pentachromatic system. Red magic is forceful, but not necessarily violent. Blue is the color of transformation and change. Green is the color of life, and the world of plants and animals. White magic affects mind and spirit, and black magic contains within physical objects. Your palette should contain at least a few dabs of every magical color, but your beautiful painting doesn't need every shade. It's the style that matters. You all have different strengths, different talents, and here at Iris Academy, we embrace the diversity and tailor your education to your needs. Choose your schedule to focus on your personal talents. Don't try and become a reflection of your classmates. Follow your own star, wherever it may lead you. That is the way in which you are all alike. You each have your own future, and I know you'll make us proud. Her starry-eyed way of speaking reminds me a little bit of my old school's guidance counselor, but certainly seemed nicer than Professor Negramnia. I wonder which classes she teaches. You have been divided into halls to help you make friends with classmates who share similar interests. For the girls, we have the adventurous horses, the charming butterflies, and the mysterious snakes. Each group classes as the name are called. The horses louder than the others, or perhaps it's just because I'm sitting with more of them. For the boys, we have the darling wolves, the elegant falcons, and the eldritch toads. I'm not sure what eldritch means, but toads sound... I'm not sure what eldritch means, but toads sound even worse than snakes. I hope we all become good friends, not just in each hall, and not just in your here, but throughout the whole academy. But most importantly, I hope we all get to know and trust your roommates, so by the end of the year, you're able to work as a team for your final exams. And I know you're all looking forward to your exams, yes? The audience, presumably, groans. For testing purposes, your instructions have regularly been sent practical challenges in the school dungeon. The school has a dungeon? Each task has as many possible solutions. You'll need to make creative use of spells you have chosen to learn, so think ahead of what magic might be useful and how. Okay, are you all ready for magic? Open up your diaries and begin penciling your schedule. Star transition! You choose which classes to attend this week. My classes feature kind of magic, plus general studying, which sounds boring. The gym class, which I always liked. I also can schedule free time to relax and unwind. For most of my life, classes have been planned out for me by my school. It wasn't until last year that I got to make any choices at all. Cantonese, French or Spanish, physics, chemistry or biology. Still, everyone has the same number of classes, and they all start and end at the same time. You couldn't get out of it. If I can choose whichever schedule I want. Yeah? What would really happen if I never went to class at all? Did they really let me get away with it? What should I do this week? My first real choice! Yeah! This looks all oh, okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We got red, blue, green, black, white, gym, study, and z. Well, the logical conclusion, well, the logical step, right, is to... Well, first we gotta pick one, so... I'm gonna go, what? Yeah. Z. Green, black. Done! So easy. Activity, red magic. Uh-oh, this is one of his classes. Get your seats, hurry up, no chatter. In this class, carelessness might cost you your fingers. Ha ha! He really wouldn't cut off student fingers, would he? Here, you'll be learning the seductive art of red magic. The evocation of control of energy. With this power, you might summon a breeze, light a fire, or call a distant object to hand. I say it is seductive, not because of the power itself, but because simple minds prefer simple solutions. Blast your enemies with lightning, tear buildings apart with earthquakes, let the world around you burn. Fall victim to such vulgar fantasies, and you leave yourself vulnerable to those capable of creative thought. There are many approaches that direct force cannot defend against. He snaps his finger in the air. One intended moment, and you lose control of the forces you have summoned. After that, you can only be remembered as an unpleasant stain on the walls. He rubs his hand together and gives a nasty smile. Now for your lessons. Success! Yeah, star transition. Yee. How is this class again? This is blue now. When? Okay, why am I questioning choose your own adventure game? Okay. Mill about all you like. It's your own time you're wasting. I have no objectives of failing a lot of you in the next exam. A flurry of robes as the students scramble for seats. Here you'll be learning the subtle art of blue magic. At least, some of you will. I thoroughly expect the subject to go around some of your heads. Blue is the color of change. That is, altering what is already there. Not creating, not destroying. It is commonly used in conjunction with other magical styles in order to perform alchemy transmutations and other alterations of essence. Blue magic can also be changed. Bleh. Music can also be... Start over. Cut that bit. Blue magic can also be used to change the effects of an existing spell, to cast or dispel illusions, or to change the locations without movement through intervening space. For a skilled blue magician, reality is fluid. All things can change, yet few minds are capable of grasping the true range of possibilities. We'll see what you're worth. Yeah! Z. It's late afternoon. I'm sitting in my bed with a magazine when I hear a groan. She drops a notebook on the floor, causing it to shed a couple of loose pages. What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Just school. She falls back on the bed and kicks off her shoes, laying them off in different directions. I hate school. Sitting still, taking notes, listening to lectures about things I already or never wanted to know. Bleh. I'm improvising. Well, you don't have to go to class every day. You were taking it easy today, huh? Anyway, it's different for you. If I goof off, my brothers will catch me. Not that I care what Donald thinks. But William is different? He's a good guy. He always looked out for me. Where are you guys from, anyway? Massachusetts. Salem? No, Springfield. I have no idea what this means. But, were there really witches in Salem? Sure, there still are. But I know what you mean. A lot of magical people are connected to their homes. We tend to build a town to defend it, and if it goes wrong at home, you fix it. That's so keen on moving. When times are bad for witches and wizards in Europe, they just hid better. They didn't go to America in the early colonies. Not in big settlements anyway. I know wizards from Africa went there at all. So only the proper magical people around the natives, and by that time in Salem, they didn't want much to do with the colonists. Then a couple of kids came out of Wild Seed, and there wasn't anyone to control them. So, the witches they hanged were real? No. It was only those kids who were witches. They really didn't know it. Then they started doing real magic. They were scared as the village people. So they blamed other people when the preachers told them about it. And it was other people who got hanged. Hard luck on them. Anyway, we have schools now, so that sort of thing doesn't happen. Mostly. I guess it's important to go to school, huh? Yeah. Star transition! When I arrive at the classroom, I find Professor Potsdam standing by the chalkboard. Hello, little seedlings. Please take your seat. Today you are going to learn about green magic, the magic of life. It's a very important skill for any witch or wizard to have, especially when you get to be a certain age. Your body is a garden to be cared for. With proper tending, it could last you centuries. Slowly, carefully, you must encourage subjects to grow in the direction you prefer. Be patient, and the rose vines will lose their thorns and twine around you. One of the students makes a scoffing noise. If it can heal, it can kill. What happens if you force someone to grow the wrong way quickly? Why would you want to do that? Because you don't like life in front of you. Well, if that's your plan, I can very look forward to you working with you for a long time. Life has its own flow. You can change it. But the higher you push, the more energy you'll need. To cause a great change in an instant takes immense power. So you better get started. Success! Star transition! I arrive in the classroom feeling slightly apprehensive. Black magic? Will there be zombies? Good morning. Has everyone got a smock or an apron? A smock? What's a smock? Do you know what a smock is, Ruby? No? Stop! Stop that! Stop! Get! Not right now. Give it a couple minutes. Okay? Thanks. Good morning. Has everyone got a smock or an apron? There are plenty in the back. Aprons? What are we gonna do with those? For those who are new to the magical traditions, I should reassure you that black magic has nothing to do with death or evil. There's no such thing as evil magic. There's only magic. Oh, so it's like the Force. The bad and the good come from how you choose to use it. Black is the color of weight, solidarity, and preeminence. Magic is the art of enchantment and physical form. All wands and things like that are created with black magic. This does mean that cursed items are enchanted with black magic as well. That might be how people get the wrong idea. A girl, pale... my voice acting's going down the drain. A pale girl with dark hair raises her hand. Yes, Raven. Her name is Raven. Of course her name is Raven. Since your enchanted matter... Wait, let's see if I can think of a voice. I can't. Since your enchanted matter and bones are matter, you could use black magic to animate a skeleton, right? That's an interesting question. You could certainly enchant a skeleton to hold a spell or react in some way. You could set a skull to chatter its jaw when anyone came near, like an alarm. But to make something that could walk around and act on its own, you need to bind a spirit to it, and that calls for another kind of magic. We'll get to combine techniques later on this year. Now, one of the easiest ways to infuse magic into a physical substance is to mix things together in liquids, potions, and that's what we'll be starting with. Always remember to wear a smock or apron, Potion stains can ruin your uniform. Success! Okay, I've had enough. I can stomach about this. These are not my games. So, for anyone who was listening or watching, this has been Magical Diary, read by a very bad British man. So, if you turn down and read me, you might enjoy the game. I don't know. But for the people who enjoy this game, you can get an idea of how it flows, how the dungeon works. I'm not going that far into it. My voice hurts, and I'm pretty much done. This has been just Kiefer. I've been your commentator and competitor and high school student this evening. Bye-bye.